Serena, and welcome to my channel called Queen Size Candy. Today we're going to start with a few little introductory questions to help you guys get to know me a little more. So we're going to have our camera woman, Emily, who also has a YouTube channel. Emily Hayes, look her up, she's great. She's going to be, we're actually going to be doing a few videos and stuff together. We're kind of like, como se dice, partners in a way, but different.
Partners, but not partners.
Exactly. So Emily's going to be asking me some questions so you guys can get to know me a little bit.
So I think it's a good idea to ask some basic questions before we get into some of the raunchy ones that she has picked out.
My friends picked it out for me.
So let's start simple. Where are you from?
Tennessee. West Tennessee. Atwood, Tennessee.
Who are some of your favorite YouTubers?
Nima Tang, Jackie.
What do you enjoy doing in your spare time?
Spare time, I like listening to music. I like to be social, have a social life, socialize. Watch movies, definitely.
Okay, that's boring enough, so we'll get into the fun stuff.
My favorite color is lavender.
Good. Do you smoke marijuana?
Of course not.
Okay, tell the truth.
No.
Yes, she does. How do you feel about having sex on the first date? And what do you think about the 90-day rule?
Okay. So as for sex on the first date, I feel like that really is dependent on who the two people are, rather than you can't just set a broad statement for that. It can't just be like, you can't just be like, I refuse to have sex on the first date because you don't know. So for me, I'd say that I'd be open to it. But if I was a guy, I also would get my hopes up 100% for it. And then for the 90-day rule, throw it out the window.
Too long, huh?
Next question.
What are some of the plans that you have for this YouTube channel?
For this YouTube channel, I want to really I'm trying to figure out how to put it into words. For this YouTube channel, I'm kind of really just trying to be someone that's more relatable to like more common people. I'm also trying to be somebody like a channel that people can go to for like whatever, you know, like
Shits and giggles.
exactly. You know,
Yeah.
if you want to laugh, you want to cry, you want to have a good time,
You got it all here.
you know, I got it all.
Yeah.
I'm whatever you need. That's my goal.
Okay, and about your uploading schedule, what about it?
My
When
uploading
can people
schedule?
cut that part out. When can people expect to see videos from you and how often?
I'm thinking I really want to try to do around a minimum of 10 videos a month, especially starting out, because I'm really trying to, you know, build my profile and everything. So, you know, a few videos a week.
Okay.
My goal is really to just be like, to be somebody relatable, somebody people can talk to and relate to and everything.
What do you do when you're sad?
When I'm sad, it's not a good solution. I just listen, honestly, probably like R&B, sad music or whatever, because sometimes the music's just like so good in that R&B that it just puts you in a better mood because like the songs are just so like soulful and stuff. Like I don't think it's for everybody because I feel like sometimes it'll like send you deeper into whatever you're in. But for me, like I like sad music sometimes. So
Okay, it's easy for women like us to have low confidence a lot of times. So what are some of the things that you do to bring your confidence up?
I like do my makeup, but that's a two-sided coin because sometimes you do your makeup and it's like, wow.
Yeah.
But whenever you do your makeup, you're also taking a big risk of feeling even worse than you already did because it might not turn out the way you planned. So sometimes we'll be doing makeup to boost my confidence, and sometimes it'll just be sometimes I just like to just chill, you know, like lay down in my bed and listen to some good music or whatever, like not be on my phone, have it on Do Not Disturb, and just listen to some like nice music and just like, you know, see where it takes you or whatever. And also just socializing and having friends and family around you. That definitely helps a lot whenever you're feeling like sad, is making sure you have a good support system.
Okay. For you, sex or romance? For you personally.
Like, choose between the two?
Like, what's more important for you?
Okay.
Sex or romance?
Definitely romance, because, I mean, sex doesn't get you anywhere. Sex is not anything. It's just like a physical action. It's not really like, you can, like with romance, you have it all. Like, but with sex, there's like no connection in everything. And it's just kind of like devaluing of yourself. If you're doing it without a point, it's kind of like you don't really care enough about yourself, I guess.
Okay. What attracts you to the opposite sex?
I'm definitely a person that's really big on teeth. Like, if your teeth are messed up, it's really hard for me to get past that. I also like, I like nice lips, and I like nice eyes, and that's probably my main things that attract me to a guy. And maybe a little bit of a height difference and age difference.
Okay. If you were granted 3 wishes, what would they be?
Number 1 would be $27 billion.
That's a little over the top, huh?
3 wishes. Number 2 would be to be famous.
Famous or rich is the second question, so you choose famous?
I'll get into it. I would choose to be famous to get me and Emily's YouTube channels off the ground and get us famous. I would choose, and then for my 3rd wish, I'd probably wish for like a happier world for my 3rd wish, something a little more selfless, kind of like, get rid of all the like anger and negativity and everything that we have going around, because we have a lot of it. And so I'd like,
For everybody just get along.
No.
Okay.
Because if everybody gets along, the world's gonna be boring.
I didn't mean that, but like, there's so much hatred.
I just wish for conflict to be less prevalent.
Yeah.
Like, for it not to be like, you made me mad, so I'm gonna shoot you in your face. But just for it to be like, we're gonna talk it,
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
Right. Okay, so going back, rich or famous?
I'd rather be, when you're famous, you're probably, if I'm thinking what I'm thinking famous means rich and famous. So
Okay.
I'd rather be famous.
Gotcha.
Because you can make more of a difference, I feel like.
Yeah, you have a platform.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, if you were the president, what would be the first thing you would do?
As president, I thought I could work on making bigger changes, like with the whole like gun situation and everything. I feel like if you have a gun already and you have your license, then these laws, like these new changes, don't even apply to you. It's just saying, like, I would just be saying that a license, just everyone should have a license and just have to, take tests or whatever for like mental health to make sure everything's cool. Because
what about the selling of guns like in the streets?
No, I wouldn't.
But how would you go about stopping it?
I think I'd have people that could really pass for like people who be out there in the streets and everything. Go out and just look, go out and kind of ask around and see about that. I know that's kind of like an old trick, but
yeah,
I mean, I feel like that's what I would do, is just get some people to go undercover and try to stop all that.
Okay. Who's your top 3 celebrities?
Trey Songz, Taraji P. Henson, and Gabrielle Union.
If you could change one thing about yourself, what would it be?
I would definitely drop a lot of weight. I would end up being like 150 pounds. I think 150 is like a really cute weight because it's like a nice thick. But that's all the questions I'm gonna answer for today. And I thank you guys for tuning in to my first YouTube video. And make sure you like and subscribe to my channel. And I'm gonna link Emily's YouTube down below as well. And I thank you guys for tuning in.